by tomorrow I can get my worm body.
Yeah, I think it was a mistake for me to get my hero's necklace.
Let's move up here, guys.
Yeah, no, I just wanted the SS done. Not SS, protect. Because mine is useless compared to his. Just a once quick over so everybody's on the same page.
Alright, I'm gonna do this a little bit at a time here. I'm gonna start with melee since we have a lot of melee. Melee. I don't remember the order of the abilities, unfortunately. I'm lazy. I'm a bad relater. But he's gonna have a very set order of abilities. You need to watch out for repelling guns. I think he actually opens with that. So as soon as we engage it, you're going to see repelling guns, you're going to see an AoE red circle drop on the ground. You need to not be in that red circle. It hurts and sucks. Additionally, the other thing you need to watch out for is melee, more so for ranged, is you need to watch out for piercing laser. When piercing laser goes off, it's going to cover from where the ball is at to the back of the room, and you just need to sidestep out of it. I'm going to go over that in a second. And the other thing we have to worry about in this is high voltage, which myself and Vogus will be on silence rotations for. Darkmutt, could you also be on the lookout for that and silence that whenever it pops up? Alright, piercing laser. We're all going to start off the fight about right here. All range are going to stand about right here. And what's going to happen is when piercing laser drops, we're literally going to sidestep to here. Piercing laser, we're going to sidestep back over here. Piercing laser, we're going to sidestep back over here. Rinse, repeat. And I mean, that's really all there is to it. This fight's not difficult. The other thing too is I don't know if he works like the turn 2 ADSs. He might put a stacking debuff on the tanks where the tanks need to swap every 4 to 5 stacks. Darkmutt, since Darkmutt's going to be pulling, just watch your debuffs. If you see a stack starting to stack up on you, say something in chat, or say something out loud and let people know, and call out for 5, and so that not Darkmutt, I keep saying Darkmutt, Harvu is going to be pulling. Harvu will be pulling first. Harvu, watch for the debuffs. I gotta get the names down here. Harvu, watch for the debuff. If you get a stack on you, call it out at 5 so that Darkmutt can taunt it off of you, and Darkmutt, when you get 5, call it out so he can taunt it off of you. Alright.
Can we strip those debuffs off?
No. They have to fall off.
I didn't think so. Just making sure I didn't miss that part.
Alright, Harvu, get your tiny legs up there. Oh, yeah, thank you for reminding me. So I don't think he does a stacking debuff because of the ad. I don't remember the percentage, again, I don't remember the percentage of HP, but there's going to be an ad that's going to spawn right here. Darkmutt, you're going to pick up the ad that spawns right here. You're going to take it right here, and we're going to have to watch out for double piercing laser. It's basically going to be double all abilities. We're going to blow up that small ad as soon as we can, and then go back and kill the big one.
And I'm focusing on Harvu until the ad pops, and then I'll swap to Darkmutt.
Nope, just stay on Harvu. Or
All right.
better yet, just stay on Darkmutt. Y'all are both going to be on the tank, and whenever the ad pops, stay on Darkmutt. Yeah, you got it right. No. One of you, or actually I think we have 3 melee, don't we? No, we only have 2. Cool. No, y'all don't have to. Y'all can stay up there. The range should be able to kill it.
Cool.
We'll try it that way first, and if it doesn't work out that way, then we'll deal with it then. Alright, need all range can stand on me. No. I'll get it. Just watch it. If it ever gets past, like, let's say 50% cast bar, please hit it.
going to be always targeting the boss, please focus it so you can see the cast bar.
Shift F if you don't know how to focus. Click on the boss, Shift F.
Because getting hit by the laser beam is more a factor of when the cast bar finishes to when the thing actually happens.
Alright. All range stand on me. Melee and tanks, go ahead and move up. And Harv, pull when you're ready. I'm gonna get first silence. Bogus, you're up. Watch for high voltage.
Add.
Yep, add. That's alright, wipe it, wipe
You
it, wipe
lose
it.
down.
I got.
Yep, standard stuff. Yeah. It's gonna be shitty, but it's alright, we'll get it.
We got
So the
this.
first ad's at 25%.
Yeah.
Do you want me to stand a little further, closer to the ads? So I'm a little further away from the spawn?
Wait, you want to stand closer to us or to the ad?
I was thinking if I stood a little bit closer to the ad, or away from the ad, closer to the main boss, so somebody else is in between me and the ad and I don't get the default aggro.
Well, no, I mean, now that we know it's 25%, when it gets close to that part, we'll have Dark Vent back there. You can just pick it up immediately.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright. Everybody move up, back in position. I'll get first silence again. Pull whenever hard. Yeah, that's gonna be a wipe.
We had hate issues from the beginning.
Yeah, it pulled to me when I silenced it hard. Like, I have to silence it. I don't have a choice in the matter.
Well, Harv can stun it in the beginning, can't he?
Yeah, but I mean, as soon as he taunts it, it starts casting it. And I mean, it's basically done casting by the time it gets to him. I mean, if he can get it, that's fine. I'll take the next one. Okay, go for it. Let Harv get it into position before you start piercing. Piercing laser. That's my fault. Piercing laser. Harv, get the next silence. Add back.
Harv's down.
That was my fault on that one. I missed the silence.
I hate trying to Asuna away paralyze.
Yeah. The unfortunate thing is if we end up getting a high voltage going off, it's basically game over.
He's taking a lot of damage, Harvest, so I'm really just healing.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that.
I'm not complaining, I'm just saying, like, I don't have the luxury of casting leeches.
Piercing laser. Get ready for it. Piercing laser. As soon as ad spawns, swap it. Piercing laser. Bogus, get back on boss. Watch for high voltage. Alright, we have more DPS than anticipated. We're gonna have everybody, including the melee, run back there to kill that that other small ADS because we're pushing it too fast. We're gonna end up with 2 ads. Mainly because the ranged, i.e. myself and the other bard, have to rotate silences still. So whenever the first ADS spawns, we're gonna have the melee run back. Yeah, that'll probably work for the time being. When I call for ad incoming, go ahead and have all the melee run in the back, and we'll have the melee actually kill the actual ad, and the range will stay on the boss so we can keep our silence rotations. And then at 75%, he's gonna call in another ad as well, and we're gonna do the same thing.
I think it looks like it's about every 10%.
Every what? Oh, every 10% he calls in an ad?
So far the last 2 ads have been about 80%, 75-80, and the next one was about 10% more.
Okay.
Again, this is based on what I'm noticing.
Maybe we can have the melee just stay in the back and just take care of the ads while some damage.
Hang on, I'm gonna peruse some other information here.
We only have 6 minutes to kill the guy.
Yeah, we can't take too long. Alright, so I think the ads pop every 30 seconds or so, every 30 to 45 seconds. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have everybody swap over to the ad except for let's say Harb and 1 bard. Bogus, go ahead and stay on the main boss, and you 2 are gonna be silence rotations for the boss. Everybody else is going to swap over to the ad, kill the ad, go back to boss, go kill the ad, go back to boss, kill the ad, go back to boss. Let's give that a shot. So,
Although if you want to focus on everybody but the tanks, I can probably keep the 2 tanks up by myself.
Okay, okay.
I mean, if you see
Dark-
one of them drop. Sorry,
I'm
Jax.
still going to
No,
throw...
you're fine.
I'm still going to throw the Divine Seal regen on Harvu when he takes boss.
Dark, when you get the ad, bring it to about right here-ish. That'll make the melee run the least amount possible.
Also puts you in perfect range for my fairy.
Yeah. So, and remember, we still have to keep moving with the same things going on for the main boss. So you still have to watch out for piercing laser. The only thing the melee aren't going to have to watch out for, they're not going to have to watch out for repelling cannons.
Actually, the nodes do use repelling cannon as well.
No. Well, there you go then. I didn't see it go off. Alright. Let's try it again. We did a lot better that time, actually, so let's try it again. Piercing laser.
Oh, I'm dead.
Piercing laser.
You can't leech with that paralyzed. What the hell hit Dark Mark that one-shotted him?
Probably a combination of stuff. Repelling cannons, I think, did him.
Because I had him at almost 90% health when he got hit, and it was a one-shot.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
Alu, did your Unsuna pull off that paralyze or not?
I don't know because I think I kept on getting shocked by it. So I didn't have time to notice.
Because I noticed my leeches didn't pull it off.
It may not let you.
Yeah, I don't think I can rip it off.
What's up, Max?
Not much. How's it going? Just wondering how the run's going.
We're figuring out ADS at the moment.
Ah. That's always fun.
You'll get to see how it
Yep.
looks soon.
What was that, Alu?
You'll get to see how it looks soon.
Oh, somebody's recording it?
I am. Of course.
Ah, please post that.
I will. If there are enough fails, I'll just 200 times it and add clackety sacks.
Alright.
Well, good luck, guys.
Yep.
Thank you, Max.
Thanks, Max.
coming in. Dark gets the back, take a bed. I will. Shit, hardly get silent. Alright. I got that next one. Just wipe it, guys. This is a little bit harder to do when we have more melee like we have.
I think we pushed it to 50%, didn't we?
Yeah. The issue is we're gonna eventually get overwhelmed with ad. Like we should be killing the boss. Third, fourth ad. Roughly. Yeah. Hang on a second, I gotta think on this for a minute.
You know, I'm dying a lot less than I think I should.
You're never dying less than you think you should.
The problem is either one of us goes down a loo and this fight's over.
So we need more on ads. Alright. Harv, I'm gonna need, it's gonna have to be you and me on silence rotation. Like all the time on the main boss. So that everybody else can swap off and kill the ad. Do you have a? Well, I'll be if I'm just staying on the boss, I'll be able to kill you. Don't worry about it. I'll call out in chat when it's your turn. Time to silence, or watch for chat. You'll see my macro. Bogus, you're gonna be peeling off as soon as the ad pops, and you're gonna stay on the ad the whole time. We have to kill the ad as fast as possible, because what we need to be doing is we need to be killing an ad, getting on the boss for 5 or 10 seconds, killing an ad, getting on the boss for 5 or 10 seconds. We'll probably kill 3 ads to be safe, getting on the boss for 5 or 10 seconds, and then after the 3rd ad, we just have Darkmutt stand back there and just keep picking up ads, and we try to burn the boss. We're getting a lot better about dodging stuff. Overall, damage going out in that fight seemed like it was a lot better that round, so...
Are you gonna call limit break jacks?
Yeah. We're gonna limit break the boss whenever we get him low enough to try it out.
Who's gonna limit break?
It'll probably be Armon.
I'll do my best if I'm not dead.
Yeah, it's whatever melee's going to be alive at the time. It's going to be Armon or Oz, one of the two. Whoever's alive at that moment in time. Yeah. And did y'all see the note that Darkblood had on after repelling cannon? It does quick dry cannon. So you just basically, after repelling cannon, you basically just need to stay out for quick dry cannon. Just follow Darkblood. He looked like he was dodging it pretty well. Alright, let's move up and give this another shot. Alright, Harvu, just me and you on the main boss for the time being until... Alright, so when the ad spawns, or when I call out for ad, everybody needs to just peel off the main boss, go back there and kill the ad, come back to the main boss when the ad is dead, and then go back and forth. I know this is gonna be shitty for melee. I apologize, I didn't make the game. But we're gonna try this out, and then if this doesn't work, we'll figure something else out. Ideally, this would be best if we had 2 paladins, because then we could have 2 paladins on the ADS doing silence rotation, and the 2 range would take care of the ads. It would be better if we had 3 ranges as well, but I mean, it is what it is. Alright. Well, let's give this another shot. Repelling cannon? Or piercing laser star. It's on you. The next one's on you, Hard, when it comes up. Add income. Here. Hard from here.
There goes me.
We'll keep getting you Armon. The repelling cannon.
Yeah, the cannon got me both times.
How about you, Oz?
Oz was killed by the cannons. I wasn't able to get Oz up, but I got Arm up, and then the laser got up Arm.
Alright. buddy, the next turn is full of these guys. It's nothing but these guys, actually.
Yeah.
But that one also has elegant rot in it.
Yeah, that's only the last one. That's only the main boss, though.
Actually, it's
Yeah,
the
the whole
main
room is full of these
boss
guys.
or the quarantine drone.
Yeah. Alright, well this seems to be... Let's go at this a couple more times. Bogus, can you please do the silence rotation with Harv so I can get on the ad for a few minutes and watch what its rotation is, so that I can get an idea of how it's doing its abilities. He's going to get the first silence, yours is going to be immediately after his. You know when high voltage is coming. Yeah, watch for that. You just keep Jackson there, because I'll probably be back down there with you again, Harv. High voltage comes after piercing laser every single time. So as soon as piercing laser goes out, stop casting all abilities, just wait, and it's gonna pop up and you're gonna interrupt it. And it's always gonna go repelling cannons, piercing laser, high voltage. Repelling cannons, piercing laser, high voltage. Over and over and over again. It's just gonna repeat itself. Alright. Go ahead, Harv, pull. Piercing laser. Watch for ads. Ad is up. Alright. Just let it wipe, guys. Let it wipe. We're gonna change everything up here and let's just see what's going on.
Pause right after you raise, wait for heals before running back in.
Alright.
It's not nearly as annoying as Titan so far.
Alright, so we're gonna change this up a little bit. We're gonna have let's say Oz. Oz, you're gonna stay on the main boss. Armon, you're gonna swap back to ads with me. And me, you, and Dark are gonna kill the ads when they come in. And and you and Dark are gonna stay back here. I'll swap between the boss and the ads when we can do that. Armon for the small ad, and Oz too, because I mean we're gonna swap people in and out as we try to figure this thing out. When when the small ad does repelling cannons, do not immediately run back in. Watch him. He's gonna cast another one with a really, really small area of effect. It's called Dry quick dry cannon or something like that. It's really quick cast. Once that's done casting, then you can go back in and attack them. That's what killed both of you guys last time. It's very quick. It pops up for a split second. You cannot stay in there when it does that. It's going to kill you every time. It's a one-hit kill. So when he's going to do repelling cannons, just stay away from him. You're going to see Dark. He's going to continue to run around in a circle until it casts, and then he's going to go back in there and he's going to attack it. When Dark goes back and starts attacking it, that's when you can go in and start attacking it. Basically, if he's not attacking it, you shouldn't be attacking it. But this time around, we're going to make it a little bit easier on the melee here. We're going to have Oz, you're going to stay on the main boss. Stay off to the side, just make sure you get out of repelling cannons. Remember, it's going to be, when the fight starts, it's going to be high voltage repelling cannons, piercing laser, high voltage repelling cannons, piercing laser. So, right after high voltage, every time, watch the cast bar, go ahead and just run out, wait for repelling cannons, and then run back in.
And if it's just after you get raised, don't run back in until you get a heal.
The idea here is, though, don't die.
Less damage you guys take, it's a lot easier for us.
Right. Okay. Alright, everybody get in position. Again, Bogus, Harv, I'm going to have you guys doing the silence rotations. Oz, you're going to stay on the boss with those guys. Me, Armon, and Dark are going to be killing the ad. Just a quick note, just to note it one more time. After repelling cannons, Armon, just don't even go near the ad. I'll call it out after he does quick dry cannon.
Okay, I got you.
Alright, Harv, pull when you're ready. Piercing laser is next. Get ready for ad. Ad is up. Alright, boy.
What the hell is that blocked dots on the ground?
They apply heavy and make it harder to dodge the piercing laser.
Yeah, I've never, this is the first time I've seen them in this fight.
That means that's the farthest we've gotten in this fight.
Can't you move or pull the big boss to the right where there's that little groove and get him to shoot in a different direction?
Oh, I'm not sure about that. I don't think anything cleaves Dark.
Want me to raise you, Jax?
Oh yeah, sorry, go ahead.
anytime you're on a loot and I'm on, and you want to farm tomes, let me know.
Okay, okay.
I'm saving up to start buying some slightly better gear than this.
You know, I thought my gear would be more damaged with how many times we've died so far.
It's going to be an expensive repair bill.
About 590 or so, Gil. Well, that depends on if we leave now or after we're done. Because after we're done, it's probably going to jump to like 1,000 or so.
I'm already pushing 1,000.
Ouch. Well, not really. That's like a dungeon run. Also, remind me to save up my mythology tomes to get relic +1.
No worries.
Because I already wasted like 345, I think it is, for the hero's necklace. Well, it's not really a waste, it's just that it wasn't an optimal payment.
Hey guys, go ahead and take 5. I'm gonna bring in some outside knowledge here and see if there's something we can help us out with here. So give me a few minutes.
Do we want to exit the dungeon to stop the timer?
No, it's fine. Come back when the timer's at 35.
I'm going to stay right here, so.
Okay, I'll pause the recording for 5 minutes.
Sides work, because I wasn't really getting hit.
I would play it safe. Let's say that Bogus here is the ADS. I would stay either like right here to right here, like about a 180, maybe a little bit behind his 180 degree line. Kind of not go in front of that. The idea too is when Harv is running out, again, let's say Bogus is the ADS again. When Harv is running out, and let's say he runs to the left this way, you want to shift to this side of him over here, so that Harv is across the way from you, and you want to stay like that at all times, so that you're not ever in front of the boss when Harv is running out of repelling cannons. Because what can happen is in his positioning when he's coming, right, because when he's coming back in and he's repositioning the boss, he can accidentally reposition it like so that you're slightly in front of him and you can get hit with that kunal. It's almost a one-shot from what was being explained to me, so you got to watch out for that. So again, this run, while it may or may not be successful, this run we're not going to kill a single ad. I want to see how many Darkmut can hold with a dedicated healer. That way I know how many of them we have to kill before we can focus on the boss. Because what we're going to need to do is kill 1 or 2 of the ads, and then we're going to have to fully focus on the boss to kill the boss. Also, attack node is the one that drops that purple stuff on the ground. Just get out of it as fast as you can when it pops up. Defense node is the one that does repelling cannons and quick dry cannon. Alright, get in position, let's give this a shot. Let's try this. Well, I don't know how many times we're gonna have to do it, but I need to see how many he can hold. Yes, bogus. Bogus Harv, y'all are gonna stay on the silent circles. Cycle, not circle. Alright, I like that we started over.
That's right, Jackson. I was dancing on your corpse. Gotta have a sense of humor.
Yeah, yeah. Alright, so we're gonna stay doing this for a little while until we can go without people dying.
The problem was we got caught by that group paralyzed.
Yeah, that high voltage.
Is that the one?
And also,
Yes.
Ethereal, yes, you were right. Asuna doesn't work on it.
Yeah, it's a debuff that's not dispellable. I meant to say that earlier.
It's a unique paralysis then.
It is. It's a unique paralysis.
What do Unix have to do with anything?
It's basically a you shouldn't have missed that. Now you gotta stick with this for 30 seconds silence or paralyzed.
It makes healing more fun.
I'll also say that it interrupts Surecast. Because I tried to Surecast Medica too and it got interrupted.
Again for Oz and Armand, whenever right after high voltage when he does repelling cannon, as soon as high voltage is done casting, just run away from him until repelling cannon goes off, and then go back in. Don't wait for the red circle to stay on the ground. Just get out of there as soon as high voltage is done casting or being interrupted.
There, Ethereal,
Just
I
play it
gave
safe.
your fairy stone skin.
Thank you.
Alright, let's go.
don't think you're far enough to the back of it, as you get hit by the egg.
What happened there?
Dark died.
How many ads do you have on him?
2. I think he got caught in one of those small conal damage ones.
Oh, okay. So,
It was just too much spike, even I couldn't heal it out.
yeah. I was gonna say, because if he can only heal 2, we're gonna have issues. The boss was at what, about 50% when he had 2? Can anybody confirm that?
Yeah, he
Yeah, it
was.
50%, and we'd probably get it down more if on this side with that gas lightning when he shifts around and keeps killing them.
Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Alright, so we're gonna change it up a little bit. Try something else a little bit different here. I don't know how close I can actually get to this guy to do this. Stand back outside of the room, guys. I want to see how close I can get so I can do some demonstration here. Just back out of there so if I die, it's just my stupid self. Nobody else gets killed. Alright, cool.
I can deal with that. I don't need the damage on my gear.
Okay. So I can only get about that close then. It's alright, I can use this little spot up here to demonstrate.
Oh, that was wicked. I thought we were all gonna take damage from his friggin' line shot there.
There was a wall in front of us. In better news, I finished my
Alright.
paladin quest today.
Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Hard right here on the other side of this rock. Basically, I'll tank him where he's at when the AD spawns. I want you to only run over to this side to get out of repelling cannons, and then whenever you run back in, reposition them so that your back is again against that the door right there behind him. And I want you to try to keep only going to this direction, so that you're only going one direction, and it's a little bit easier on the melee, so they can stay alive. They're not getting annihilated by electricity. Again, for the melee, when y'all are there, like, stay about right here on them. Oh, great. Run out, guys. Quick, run! Run out!
Solo MJX.
Solo getting Jack goes.
I'd also like to point out.
Shotgun.
I'd also like to point out half of our party is cats.
Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, be sure to stay just directly behind them, guys, or as close to directly behind the boss as you can, and stay off. If you're looking at the door, if you're looking down that hallway, Harv is going to run to the right, and then he's going to run back to the center. Be sure to stay behind him and to the left. Don't ever run in front of him or on the other side of him. I'm not sure how big the conal is on that, on his electricity ability is. And it may not even be conal, it may be circular. It may be circular to a very small extent. So just stay at full range from him to the back left side of him.
I would say it's at 120 to 140 degrees.
And it may very well be circular, huh? The thing is if it's circular, you guys will be getting hit by it all the time. It goes off every 3 to 5 seconds. Hit me with a protect and a stone skin, and let's pull this.
I'll just be happy we did beat the first boss.
Oh, the good news is if we can at least get this tonight, it'll be gone for the rest of the week, and we'll have Thursday and Saturday of no ADS.
Until we get to turn 2.
Oh, really?
Until we get to turn 2, then we have nothing but ADS. Alright, focus guy. You try to keep the ads all the way back because if they link, lost the ads link, it's not good. Not good news.
We're all paralyzed.
It's fine.
Got around 45% of that one.
I had no problem healing Darkmut through that entire thing.
Just the paralyzed got you and it fucked us all over.
Yeah, that's what got me at the end.
Yeah, it got me too. Plus the ADS was standing right beside me.
For the beginning of the fight, Alu, just focus on everybody else until the ads pop. I'll keep the 2 tanks up. And then once I switch to, that way you can start conserving your MP. And I'll also keep you off the hate meter. You cool with that?
I am, but I like throwing in that first regen. It's very important.
Throw on your regens. The regens are great. It's just I can heal
Hang on,
Havru at the beginning easier.
How was that with Oz, Armon? How was that working out that time around with Harv doing that? It seemed to be going pretty well.
It was alright. It's just the problem is just if they can stay still long enough to actually do anything.
We got this.
Yeah, we did a lot better that time. Once we can solidly hold this down, and Darkmut can pick up 3 or 4 of the ads, and we can see where he can go with that. If he could pick up 4 of them, we might actually be able to just kill ADS like outright. Because I mean, we got him to 50% by the time 2 pop. So if we could just keep that rate up, and he could pick up 4 of them, we might with a limit break, we should be able to do this. In fact, let's try something out because we only have 10 minutes left. This is gonna be our last attempt before we exit and come back in. When we pull it this time, once Harv gets good hold on it, I'm gonna call out for limit break. I want to see how much damage the limit break does to him. All right, everybody in position, same strategy. Let's try this again.
I have to move over there, Bogus, to heal Harv.
Okay, Dark, you go and get ready for Ash.
Okay, Elu, you're on Harv.
Armon, when you go back in, limit breaking. Watch out for the purple stuff on the ground. Got any cooldowns left to use them? I got aggro. I'm pulling him back this way, pulling him back this way.
I got dead.
Yeah, I was just out of friggin' cooldowns.
That run went pretty well.
Yeah, that was damn good, guys.
I think we have enough
Alright, when I
time
get
for
back-
one more.
Let's not chance it, because I really would hate for time to run out right as we're about to kill him.
Well, we only have 6 minutes to kill him anyways.
Yeah.
Does time restart if we go back in, or is it going to be stopped at where we left?
Oh no, it'll restart all the way back up to 30, or back up to an hour or whatever it is, 80. I don't remember. I think it's 80.
I think you can actually hit it on the sides with heavy thrust and go into the back, I think.
I just need to repair.
Yeah, me too.
It's a huge video.
Yeah, well that's
It's
what
probably a
Mordor
pretty
is.
good contrast. I was gonna say, what's your recording rate at?
I'm recording at, I believe, 30 FPS.
Holy
Alright.
crap.
Stuff and stuff, I need to go AFK a second.
No, I'm recording at 60 FPS, but my game only runs at 20.
Can you call medicas for me, Alu? When you want me to throw out medicas for the party?
Sure. I'll probably.
I'm just trying to think if that'll help keep the party a little alive a little longer.
It probably will. I'll be swift casting Medica too if I have to. It's actually very MP efficient, Medica too. If I hit 2 people with the spell, without overhealing, if overhealing by 60%, I need to hit 4 people or more for it to be more MP efficient than Cure 1. You know the
I'm gonna try using a different cure for this.
the dungeon music for this is pretty good.
I can't hear it, to be honest. I've got it muted.
I just have my game volume turned down so I can hear you.
After doing Titan for so long, I mute the game. I have to.
I can understand why. Hearing the same song over and over again for like 150 billion attempts or so can get a little nerve-wracking. Or irritating, I believe is the proper word. Focus the boss! Remember to focus the boss before the battle starts because it's easier on you.
Can we start by the party grouping up here, Jax, on this side?
Don't see why not.
It's easier for me to heal Havru when he goes to the right. You're up on Havru, Alu. That was my bad.
I don't know, but I think we're doing better than the other group is.
How good is the other group doing?
I don't know, I haven't watched all the way through all of their attempts. All that I know is that they haven't beaten it yet, and I think we've actually gotten farther to beating it than they did.
Yeah, I think in 2 more attempts we should be able to beat it.
Well, if we die enough to get a limit break filled. And sorry I couldn't heal you for that last bit of the fight, Arm.
Oh no, it's okay. It's just that the positioning always gets all weird and freaky.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not melee DPS friendly. You're up.
Armor fell.
What got you, Dark?
Alright guys, really sorry about that.
Happens.
Real life takes precedence over video games, man.
Yep. Oh, and next Tuesday I won't be able to come because Remembrance Day pushes my class to the 12th instead.
Is that like a Canadian holiday?
No, you guys call it Veterans Day.
November 11th?
Yeah, November 11th, okay. I just, I just don't know it as Remembrance Day. Sorry.
No. It's Veterans Day for you, Remembrance Day in Canada, and in Britain it's Armistice Day.
Okay.
And our Thanksgiving is in October.
Yeah.
I believe
That's
it's on
not
your
Thanksgiving.
Columbus Day.
That's not.
It is. Frickin' right it is. I get turkey from now till Christmas.
Yeah, I could go have turkey tomorrow. Doesn't mean it's Thanksgiving.
I celebrate the Canadian Thanksgiving, then I celebrate the American Thanksgiving, and then I celebrate Christmas.
I know, I'm just messing with you. I was gonna make a joke and tell him that if Remembrance Day was a Canadian holiday, that we don't observe Canadian holidays here in the grid, and you just have to show up or just be considered as a no-show.
I'm sorry,
Seeing
it's
as
not
a
that
holiday across the board.
It's not that it's a holiday on the day, it's that I have class because of the holiday.
Sorry guys, so just That's my fault. Like, I went from 50% aggro to full aggro, and I don't really know how.
That killed me.
I don't know.
Killed me, Jazz.
I got the same thing.
Yeah, that was weird.
I believe I got hit by that one AoE attack he has. That has like no tell.
Piercing laser! Zap.
And then I also got hit by piercing laser.
Bogus is still alive.
So are you, Ed.
Okay. We are.
No, I
we are reverting.
resurrected.
We need to get back. We need to focus. We went from 10% to 90%. This is not good. We need to calm down. We need to refocus on this. I'll give Harv a little bit more time before I start DPS so I'll full aggro.
If we beat this and then come back in, does this thing stay recorded as beaten?
Yes, it does.
Even
it
if we
stays
don't beat the
recording as
dungeon?
beaten. Yeah, until resets on Monday, it's recorded as beaten.
It might be easier if I come back next time as White Mage and we do this with 2 White Mages.
I mean, we can if you think it'll be easier for you, we can easily just walk out right quick and let you swap.
I want to try again as my Scholar because it's got my Relic Weapon. I don't have a Relic Weapon on White Mage yet. But I'm just thinking it might be easier for this one fight.
Okay.
Like if we can't beat it, I want to just give it a shot on the next round.
Okay.
I think it has better spike heals, which will make healing dark much easier for me. You're up, Alou.
Ow! Ow! I got hit by every piercing laser.
Yeah, you need to not do that. Another point that needs to be brought up is Dark. When you're running off that side hallway, you need to make sure you're not LOSing the healers.
Yeah, that was not fun.
Not Dark. I keep saying Dark. Harv. Harv, when you're running off to the side, make sure you're not LOSing healers. Well, I mean, it applies to Dark too. Because I'm sure if you stood right here, Dark, and Eth was standing right up the way on the right-hand side, he couldn't heal you. So try to make sure that you're always in line of sight of healers. Harv, what will be the best way for you to tank that and be able to consistently run, or be able to run in a consistent manner that the melee is not getting annihilated, because it's still an issue. And this has to be dictated around your movement, bud. because your movement is really the most important movement.
If he tanks in that back corner, right up to the up and left of us there, where it kind of divots in, could he then run to the right and be out of it? A little forward of where you are, actually up against that wall.
Oh, you mean like right here?
You want me to run up to it? Everybody I know run up to where I'm talking about.
You're talking about in here, where I'm standing right now?
A little further up the wall, actually, where there's a second divot there. Don't want to go any closer. But
Right there?
do you got that big brown patch? Yeah, right in there. If he tanks it there and runs to the right, it should LOS us, no problem. How would that work for the melee?
Well, the initial run isn't the issue. It's the repositioning. Whenever he has to run back into the boss, that's when it becomes a pain in the ass. Let's try that. All right. So, I don't know, come here. Bogus, come stand right here. I'm gonna use you as ADS again. So, Hard pulls ADS, he's standing right here, he's tanking him right in the same spot. We're going to have him, so whenever the first repelling lasers comes out, or repelling shot, or whatever the hell it's called, comes out, you're going to run to the left, you're going to stop, you're going to let ADS come to you, you're going to stay here. When it happens again, you're going to run to the left a little bit over here, you're going to stop, you're going to let ADS come to you. You're just going to keep doing a circular motion just like this. So you're going to stop, let ADS come to you, stop, let ADS come to you. I just pulled him, everybody run out. Stop, let ADS come to you. And just do it over and over, and do it over and over and over again. That way we're running in a consistent manner.
Good job, Jax. Maybe you should do your demonstrations a bit farther back.
Well, I try to do them as close as I can to the actual bosses so that we can get a better idea of what we're looking at. Because the reality is I'm going to have Harv like way further back, so when he's doing his rotations, he's not pulling the boss too close out to us, so that whenever Dark is also doing something similar in the back and running around with his and trying to stay away from certain things of his, he doesn't pull the adds close to the boss and they link. When they link, it increases their damage and all kinds of crazy crap, and it's just not good. So I want to make sure that they both have plenty of room to maneuver. And Dark, if you can, try to stay when you get the adds. Try not to come any further than maybe like right here. So try to keep your little circular rotation coming around back this way, right in this area. This should give you plenty of room to kind of run around if you just keep going in a circle like this. Just make sure you keep pay on the ads and everything.
Well, good news is we have Limit Break back.
Yeah, so that's kind of what I was waiting for before we went out and came back in. I was waiting for the limit break because I want us to get another good try, because I'm going to hold on the limit break until we get closer to the end, and hopefully we'll be able to actually do this.
We got this. We got this so hard.
Alright, so remember, Harv is going to be running to, if we're looking at the door like we're looking at now, he's going to keep making right-hand turns around the boss. So basically he's going to go in a clockwise motion around this little dark patch in the middle of the room here. So he's going to go clockwise around it. That means that melee, you're going to go clockwise with him. So you're going to kind of rotate with him. That way y'all are always behind the ADS at the same time.
Also, I'm sorry, but I think Divine regetting both DDs, or both melee DDs, is a bad idea because it takes me up to Yellow Hate pretty fast. That's what's giving me all the hate.
Alright.
So I'll just Divine
Let's do this
regen
again.
Harv.
God damn. It did it again. How did I go from like 50% to full like that fucking quickly? Reposition it back there if you can, Harv.
I can't heal anymore or I'll take hate. Oh, now I'm green again.
It's a white. Dark is down.
Yeah. Standing stuff.
He took the lightning square up the... It was kind of fun to watch his hit points just go... Pew! Dink! You want to give him, you want to give Harv a minute or two to build up hate jacks.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that, because like I watch mine religiously because I know that I can pull aggro pretty easily, and it's literally going from 50% to full, and I don't know why it's doing that.
Are you using an
It's
ability?
happening right after the. It happens right after the lightning, the laser, piercing laser, because mine does it. I go
Yeah.
from green to dark orange right after if I don't hold off on a heal for Harv.
Yeah.
So I don't know
I'll
if
wait.
if it's that one piercing shot, if it's a like a hate resetter or something.
No, I don't think the piercing
Wait,
laser is a
it
hate
is.
reset. There may just be something else going on.
It is a hate reset. I just remembered that from
Where
the
you-
videos. Or at least I remember the guy from the video saying that he has some sort of hate reset, so you need to be careful.
Well, I'll just hold off completely until he goes through piercing laser the first time.
If he can Voke right after piercing laser, it might solve the problem.
Also, Harv, if like let's say I pull aggro and the boss is pulled out here, you need to make sure you reposition yourself all the way back there again, and try not to keep him up here next to us.
Because he hurts.
A lot. We're not all super tanky and durable like you are. We get squished fairly easy.
I mean, ignore everybody else. They have enough health, but me, I have only 3,220. Think of the cat girl.
Alu, you're on Harv. I'm on dark now.
talk to people.
I got paralyzed from something. I don't know what, but I got paralyzed.
Yeah, the
Yeah, well,
move
we
got
had,
through.
aside from the high volt. Yeah, aside from the high voltage, what else is going on? Because I mean, keeps that.
I'm having no problem with Darkmut.
I'm not having any issues.
I mean, unless Darkmut gets too close and he gets caught by the piercing laser, I'm having no problem keeping him up. Until I get paralyzed.
Oz did run headfirst into a piercing laser.
Yeah, I just saw piercing laser just white like.
Is this thing that Harv is doing with the rotating around like that better or worse?
Well, what I think would be good, or what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in, wait for it to do its AOE, and just throw ranged attacks. And when it starts shooting the laser, charge up, go in, do a simple rotation, get out, and go back to just throwing lances at it. Because right now it's kind of unreliable, and if it does have that hate reset move, because of the stupid move, or the stupid laser, then it's probably best just to one or two hits, go out, wait for it to do its thing till the beam goes in, go and do a simple rotation, go back out, and just do ranged attacks at it. At least I think that's what us strikers should do. And I survived like long.
Okay. I don't think it's a hate reset. I watched it. I watched Piercing Laser and I watched everybody's hate. I think that was just more of me popping cooldowns and shit too soon and not, just basically not really being overtly conscious of my aggro play, or my aggro generation right there in the beginning. That being said, don't be afraid to DPS during Piercing Laser. I'm gonna keep watching it. If I see it jump at any point in time, I'll say something. I mean, I don't know what else to do with the tanking rotation thing up there. I need something from Harv. I need something from you. I need something from Oz. I need to try to figure out what's gonna be best for you guys here, because I mean that's you guys staying up. The silence is staying going, and obviously Darkmut and Harv staying up are really essential to this.
Well, it's just that I don't know what's going on. It's just unreliable on getting it to stay in a certain pattern. It just keeps moving around too damn much. So I think, from my standpoint, it's either if there's a way to get it in a consistent basis, if that fails, then I think us upfront DDs should just do as much damage as we can in a short amount of time, then back out, let it do its stupid front and other big AoE, and then just go in between those and just do quick damage, get out, do range, and just repeat.
Okay. Also, something to pay attention to, Harv, is when he comes out to do Piercing Laser, or when he does Piercing Laser, whoever he's targeting, especially if he's targeting Dark, the boss itself is going to come like way out here, target Dark, cast it, and then he will come back to you. You don't have to run up to him. Just watch your hate, like as long as you still have the hate on him. I mean, if he comes all the way out and he just stops and casts Piercing Laser and he doesn't like specifically like run over to a specific person and stop, you should be good to just kind of chill, let him come back to you. He'll go straight out. He'll come straight back. At that time when it's doing that, Oz and Arm, y'all need to kind of like disperse away from him while he's rotating backwards and forward, coming around so you don't get hit. But yeah, so try that too, because we need to try to keep him in as tight a circle as possible, so that when you're running around with him, you know, you're not cleaving Oz and Armon. The only time I would say that you need to run up to him and do anything is if it's your silence and he's casting high voltage. Alright. Let's give it another go.
Why doesn't Harv have protect? There we go,
See,
fixed.
Armand, you just went out and jinxed us.
I do that to all the bosses.
You're up, Lou.
I can't heal you back there, Arm.
Armand, go ahead and limit break.
Dark one's down.
Dark is down.
I'm down.
Let me try jumping on White Mage.
Alright.
I just, at the end there, I'm literally spamming the shit out of every heal I've got, and I just can't keep up.
It's fine. Yeah, I think we could do this without killing a single node, to be totally honest with you. The thing is
Oh, the deep.
once we consistently get to 5% or whatever we were just at 10%, if we keep consistently wiping at 10%, I will be happy enough there to say, okay, we need to stop and we need to kill a node, and then we'll work it from there. But I think we can do this without doing that. Until we consistently can kill or consistently can get him there every time to 10% or to that general area, we're not going to kill any of the nodes. Because that's just another mechanic that I don't want to add in just yet until we're comfortable with the current mechanics.
I was trying to throw an extra heal or two onto Dark when I could.
If we would have waited just a little bit longer, we could have won it. We did limit break a little too early.
It wouldn't have mattered if you think about it. We still would have had to done that much damage outside of the limit break in order for us to have done it. It doesn't matter if you do it. Honestly, it doesn't really matter if you do the limit break in the very beginning or at the very end. I just like doing it towards the end because it kind of gets everybody excited and it kind of fills it up and you're like, oh yeah, we're getting there. It gives you that exciting feel.
Bear with me, I just need a couple more seconds to finish figuring this out.
It's fine. Don't forget to Don't forget to repair.
Do I got time to run to the market board real quick, or no?
I'm gonna do it again on my paladin soon.
Yeah, I'd have to do them for, Black Mage and Paladin. And I also noticed that I'm the only person in our group that actually wants a caster. The caster, stuff.
Huh?
You lucky bastard.
I'm the only person in our group currently that wants the caster gear for Black Mage and Summoner.
Oh yeah, I don't want that shit. You can have it.
Well, Jax can suddenly say he wants Black Mage shit, so I still have to wait for him to call.
It's true, I could. I just don't know if I want to do Black Mage or not.
Where do I gotta fill that stuff out on?
You just gotta tell me what your main and sub job is. And I have a little note section in the forums that I keep, and I'll tell you what you can and cannot roll on.
My main is Scholar. My sub, I don't know yet.
So, same boat as me. My main is Bard. Outside of that, who knows?
I'm thinking about picking up Tank as a sub.
Well, Darkmut would love you intensely for that.
Oh, I know.
Although it would never happen because therefore we would need another healer, and that's just not gonna happen. Pull one ready, Harv.
You're up on Harv. Dark is down. Alu, I'm gonna swap you. Alu, you heal Harv, or Dark, and I'll heal Harv.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
I just think Alu's gonna have more punch on his heels. I know Scholar's supposed to be better to heal Warrior. I just don't know if I've got enough punch to heal 4 or 5 monsters at once on him.
That's fine. We'll get a shot like this to see how it goes. If we get to the same spot again, because we were basically at the same point we were at a minute ago. If we get to the same spot again, well, we're going to have to kill one of the at least one of the ads, and then we'll come back and stay on the boss. Alright, everybody get in position. Alright, I'll get on dark.
I'm dead.
What killed you?
The edge of the laser.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have a problem keeping Harv up.
In either case, whoever's healing him, I don't think Harv is going to be the issue. It's going to be dark.
Yeah, but my biggest cure pot is only 400, right?
I'm not sure.
It is. And I think Alu also has more mind than I do right now.
I have 422 mind.
Ha! Have you beat on something? Once you're full dark light, you'll have me beat though. You gonna be on tomorrow night, Alu?
Tomorrow night I have class.
Aight.
Get in position. Pull him back hard. Dark got hit with a laser, I think. How was it, Ali, with 2 of them on him?
I think I can do it if I don't get hit by the lasers as well.
Really spamming in the FC chat.
I think Ethereal is better for healing Dark because he can actually dodge more often, and Harvu is less prone to needing healing, so I can spend some time to actually heal other people with my spots. And I do think that killing one of the nodes is a good idea.
Yeah, we're kind of consistently getting to that point now. So we only have 5 minutes left. We're just gonna give this one more go. We're gonna come in on Thursday, and that's what we're gonna start with. We're gonna start with doing the same thing, only we're gonna start killing one ad.
So I have tomorrow to get my relic on my white mage.
Sure.
That ain't gonna happen.
It's fine. No, it'll be better for you when we start killing one ad. You won't have as much of a problem. Because if I pull 3 of us on there again, if I get me, myself, Dark, and Armon on the ad again, or Oz, one of the 2, we'll be able to kill the ad right as the second ad spawns. And then we'll be able to get back on the boss, and leaving Bogus, Oz, and Harv on the boss. That should hopefully give us the edge we need to actually be able to finish the boss.
You want me to lay buffs, or debuffs, or dots on the boss when we start?
Sure.
I can throw a few of those out as well.
I was gonna say, can you heal Harv while I dot the boss?
Yep. And then after you dot
Okay.
the boss, I'll dot the boss.
Alright, in position. Let's make this a good one.
Harv, try to keep him in the blue, would you? Start laying your buffs, or your dots. Adds up.
I would try to keep heals on F without him having to heal himself, so he can stay on dark.
I'm dead.
Or pop hologram.
Dark just went down.
Limit break him. Limit break him. Oz, limit break him.
Damn it.
Oh, we're so close. We were like perfect.
Want to see one more try.
We give it one more shot. At least
Alright,
let-
alright.
Wait the limit break.
Yeah. Alright. Win or lose, last shot. Look, we're not gonna keep doing all one more tries, all one more tries. No. Last shot. Win or lose right here, guys. So do the same thing y'all just did, only Alu. Dodge lasers.
I'll do my best. I was dodging a few of them.
You did well. You did well. It only takes one, though, bud. It only takes one.
Actually, two.
Whatever.
Did my dots at the beginning help?
Yeah, he was actually lower. Like if we could have stayed alive like literally 30 more seconds, we could have had it with a limit break in 30 seconds. We would have had him. How many ads were up whenever we all died?
3.
Okay. Yeah, we can do this.
Alu, go ahead. This is gonna hurt.
The same stays though, Alan. Watch F. He ends up taking damage. I need you to heal him as much as you can, so he doesn't take his heals off of Dark.
Line of sight, Harv.
It's alright. It's not on anybody. Just wait for him to come back. Bring him back, Harv. Just wait for him, wait for him. He's casting Crimson Laser on Dark, just wait for him. Dark's down.
Dark's down.
Go ahead and link break. He said, nope. Alright. One more, we're going to limit break at the beginning just so we can get this thing out of here. I really don't want to leave out of here with a limit break.
Will limit your break drop one of the ads?
Possibly. We could try that.
I'm just wondering if the limit break will drop one of the ads, if that'll make it easier.
It may very well. The thing is we're trading one ad for damage on the boss.
You guys are dotting the shit out of this boss.
So do you want me to use limit on the boss or on the ad?
I don't care. Limit the boss.
Alright, I'll limit after Harvard gets in position.
And Lou, once we're done this thing, I'm going to see what I can do about your gear for you.
Let's try the last full. Try kill him on the ad. I'll swap over to ad. When the first ad comes up, Armand, run back there, limit it, get back on the boss, and I'll kill the first ad.
So limit the boss as soon as possible?
No, limit the ad. Wait for the ads. Limit the first ad. Gotcha. All right, let's do this.
Paralyzes up.
Oh, I was in the edge of that AoE. I didn't notice.
Well, you ran late too. Like, stop everything you're doing to get out of that. Even if it's a critical cure, if you die, it's not going to make a difference.
No, I didn't notice I was in the thing until the cast bar finished. Doesn't matter how late I run if I don't notice I'm in it.
Yeah, I think when we do this Thursday, kill one ad should be enough.
Yeah, but we're not going to use limit break on it though.
No.
Took out like 75% of his HP though.
I know, I was watching it. It was fun to watch. How'd it feel to just like be like, boo?